everybody, it's Tracy. How are you? It's weigh-in Friday and I totally almost fell. I'm just having one of those days, seriously. I'm excited today. Excited, and I'll get to weigh-in for you in just a minute. I have literally been up and down those stairs way too many times because I think I am just like forgetful Fergie today. Today at Weight Watchers, it's just one of those days, you guys. One of those days, one of those good days, but a little bit crazy. We'll get to this in a minute. This was our topic for this week. Look at her, she looks so happy. Boost your body confidence. Don't we all need that? Yes, and yes. I loved our meeting today. Loved it. And I wanted to give a little shout out to Weight Watcher Journey Gal. I hope I said your channel name right. I'm loving her journey. If you haven't subscribed to her, definitely subscribe to her. She has been rocking out her weigh-ins and all that in the midst of life being crazy and all that stuff. And I am kind of dedicating this response video to her video this week because I don't think she had a great actual meeting. I think she had a sub and it didn't go so right. And so I'm gonna dedicate this video to her and to anyone who doesn't actually go to meetings, because we had an awesome meeting today and I wanted to share. I literally took some notes. I have them here on my iPad for you guys. Oop, and I just closed it. I'm so professional, you guys, so professional. So anyway, this is for you, girl. Thanks for all your inspiration to me. There are so many of you guys out there that are such inspiration to me week after week after week. And I will do a shout outs video really soon. I am thankful to you all. I know I haven't done any of the 100 subscriber, 200 subscriber, and thankful to you all that I'm getting close to the 300 subscriber mark. So I think I'm gonna do something special for that when we cross over in about 15 or 20 people. So anyway, that's my first little shout out on my channel to you, Weight Watchers Journey Gal. So this is in response because her meeting didn't go good. And so she said if anybody had a great meeting to please let her know. So this is for you, girl. We had an awesome meeting today talking about boosting our body confidence. And what in the world does that mean when you first hear that? Boosting your body confidence. Let me just tell you, for me personally, body confidence, I used to feel bad about my body, not because I felt bad about my body. I don't know if that makes sense at all to anybody, but I felt bad about my body because of the way that other people reacted to my body. When I was younger, I became heavy early. And so I was a little more endowed than I should be at the age that I was at. So it gave me a little too much attention from the opposite sex. So that was uncomfortable for me at 11, 12, 13 years old when you don't know how to handle those kind of cat calls and responses and things like that. So that jacked up my psyche as a little girl. And then I just learned from society that fat was not cute in any way, shape, or form, having to shop in the husky department, having to go to only plus size stores by the time I was 13, 14 years old because I couldn't, you know, shop in the regular stores. The frustrations of always having to wear clothes that were older than what I was. And so quickly, society taught me that there is really nothing good about being heavy. There is nothing good about a body that is not completely fit and normal. I love what's happening nowadays where we are learning to accept our bodies for what they are. For me, body acceptance means I love my body, and I can truly finally say that. I'm a lot older than many of you, and I can truly say that I honestly love my body now. I do not have the struggles. I do not walk past a mirror and say, ugh, that's disgusting. Ooh, you look horrible. I really don't. I take a lot of time with my hair. I don't do makeup as much as I would like to. That's something that I might want to get into. But seriously, I'm very old school when it comes to makeup. I know nothing about applying lashes and, you know, all of this wonderful contouring and highlighting and all the rest of that stuff. I know nothing about any of that stuff. So it'd be really cool, I'm sure. The most I focus on is like my hair, and I love the funky colors and all that stuff. And I like cool clothes, but I really haven't invested a whole lot in like the latest fashions and hip and all the rest of that stuff. So I know I've put all of that off for when I am at a different size on the scale. And maybe that needs to change. But body confidence to me now at the age that I am in is that I am comfortable, probably about 75%. I'm comfortable in my skin when I walk into a room. I do not look at other women and say, ooh, I wish I was her. I honestly don't. I see thin bodies and beautiful curves and flat stomachs and, you know, perky boobies and things like that. And I can admire it and I can say, wow, she looks really great in her clothes. But I really do not have those thoughts of I wish, because I have decided that on this journey in life, this body with my jiggly arms and my thick waistline that's not super curvy, this is the body that's carried me to this point in my life. And I'm thankful for it. So why should I hate the body that has stuck with me and committed to this craziness that I call my life all these years? If my body is out of whack, then it's probably due to my choices, or, you know, something that is unavoidable. Maybe there's hormonal issues or things like that. So why would I be ugly to my own body when there's enough stuff coming in from the outside from everybody else in the world? So more than 2-3 years ago, when I went through a horrific breakup with someone who I thought was going to be my forever other person, I really had to dig in deep and find self-love in a way that I had never been loved personally from myself. And I did that. I did some really hard soul searching and digging, and became my best friend, became my own best friend. And so when I think of body positivity and boosting my body confidence, that's what I think about, is being my own best friend. I tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get into the things that my Weight Watchers leader shared with us today on boosting your body confidence. What does that mean? And she was saying it is things like, how do you start your day? You know, regarding your body and the way you show up in the world. Do you start your day when you put your feet on the floor and think, oh, my bones ache, my knees hurt, my back is aching, my head hurts, oh, this stupid hair is disgusting and I'm not gonna... Are those all the thoughts that fill your head the first thing in the morning? If they are, then those are negative thoughts that aren't going to serve you well throughout the rest of your day. And the way that we begin our day is really the way that the day is going to go, right? So if you put your feet on the floor and you decide, you know what, whatever I'm dealing with, I might be a little extra right here, I might be a little extra right there, but I'm gonna work it. I'm telling you guys, on those days, I mean, seriously, like I have front clothes, for real. And then I have those bad to the bone clothes that when I put them on, like, you know, you put your frumpy clothes on, or you're just your half crap, you know, you don't really show up, you don't really look up, you know, it's kind of like, you know, you just, my hair is all in my eyes and I don't really want to be seen and stuff, you know. But man, when I put on those bad to the bone clothes, or man, when I have my hair did, when my hair is looking good, and my makeup, when I take a little bit of time for that, don't let me put on a little bit of heel. Honey, I'm just telling you right now, your girl is on it. I'm ready to talk to people. My eyes are wide open. My personality is more vibrant. It is much more exciting to have me in a room when I know I'm looking fabulous. And that has nothing to do with what size I am that day. It has everything to do with what I did to make myself feel good, what I did to support myself at whatever size I was. So I totally got what she was saying right there. She gave us 4 questions to ask ourselves as far as our body positivity is concerned, and as far as our March goals are concerned. And I want to share them with you right now. The first question that we're going to ask is, what is it that I can do to become more positive about my body? So whether that's how you look in the mirror, if you wince every time you look in the mirror, what is it? What's some goal that you can set in March, in the month of March, that can assist you in feeling better about that? So some people in the group said that they wanted to move more. Some people said they wanted to get back to the gym. Another lady said she wanted to make fewer excuses. That's a great one. And I said that I wanted to cook more, which you guys saw. Hopefully you saw my cooking video from last week. Amazing. If I can figure out how to do it, I will. I'll link it up above, or either just put it in the comments below. I'm still working all that stuff out. You guys that have that going on, you are so awesome. I'll figure it out. So she said the second thing to ask yourself is, what needs to happen in order to make that goal happen? So just like for me, my answer to that was about cooking more, but it was also that I want to get back to activity and back to the gym. So that was a very real goal that I wanted to make happen in March. So then that was my answer to question number 1. Question number 2 is, what needs to happen in order for that to happen? Well, what did I need to do? I need to go to a gym. I need to do my research. I need to figure out what the best gym is in my area, and I need to go there and see what pricing is and all that good stuff, and what's going to work best for my schedule, and do they have the classes and the machines and the environment that I'm looking for, right? So I figured that out. I hit step number 2 today. All right. And then number 3 was, can I do this? Is this something that I can do? Like, can I actually join a gym? Can I actually get there physically? Can I do it? Well, totally. Absolutely, I can. And then what is number 4? And this is the big one. This is the one that gets us. Am I willing to do this? Am I willing? Right? We make goals all the time and we say, oh, I want to. That sounds really good. Yeah, let me put that down on my list. And then we know we are not going to do it. Like somebody who's a night person saying that they're going to get up at 5 a.m. in the morning to work out. Why are we even kidding ourselves? Seriously. Yes, you can. You can do the research, you can do steps 1, 2, and 3, but you know when it comes down to it, you are not going to do that. So is it realistic? Is it something that I can make happen? Right? So those are your 4 questions that I leave with you today about what will you do in March to love your body more. Maybe it is that you're gonna get rid of some of those frumpy clothes. Maybe it is that you're gonna start shopping again. Right? Maybe it is that you're going to go back to the gym. Maybe it is that you're going to make fewer excuses for yourself. Maybe it is that you're going to stop eating so much sugar, right? I don't know. There's so many things, right? So take those 4 questions and see what they do for you. Very quickly, on my way in front, because I realize this video is getting pretty long, let's see what I did today. So remember last week, if you watched, I said that I was going to test my theory that my body likes to blow it out of the water for the weekend, and then, you know, kind of do the windy plan, or either just go back to my points. So I maintained this week. That didn't make me very happy because I was up 1.8 last week. 1.6. I was up 1.6 last week, and I fully believed that that weight and extra was going to be gone this week. So it wasn't. I will say that when I blew it out of the water last week, I really blew it out of the water. It was the first week that I just stopped counting. So I failed myself in my test yourself out and use all your weeklies kind of thing. And I went overboard this week. And let me just tell you, there was definitely something going on with my body in the last 2 weeks or so, because when I did that, when I stepped on the scale on Monday after the weekend, I was up like 6 pounds, like 6 pounds. It was crazy. So I started kicking in water like crazy. I still was dehydrated. For the first 2 days, you guys, I started drinking a gallon of water a day on Tuesday. And it took until Thursday for the water to actually come out. Literally, I was going to the restroom maybe once or twice a day. So something was wrong in my body. Some levels or something were really, really off. So I'm not sure what was going on. I'm still kicking up the water to that level. Like, I'm drinking insane amounts of water because I still feel like dehydrated. So, but to see that maintain after I literally have lost 4.6 pounds in the last 3 days on my own scale here at home. So something super weird, you guys, was happening. So I'm just resetting. I'm going to trust the program. I'm not going to make it a point to just go crazy, because I tested that theory. Didn't necessarily love it, but I think it was more so that I went overboard, that the theory didn't work. I think that it works if I work it, right? So anyway, that's what I did this week. I maintained, not super loving that, but that's what it is. It is week 17 for me. Week 17? I don't even know. I'm starting to lose track, guys. Week 17 for me. And yeah, I have a weight loss total from Weight Watchers right now of 12.8 pounds. So that is kind of sad to me. I don't like those numbers. I'm just going to be very honest. There are days when I really struggle with feeling like a failure on this. And the things that bring me back to center are the fact that I have to learn how to stay committed to myself, right? In all the life issues that I've gone through with relationship issues and things like that, you know, when you get to the psychological reasons why you're overweight and stuff like that, there's all kinds of issues. For me, commitment is a big one. And so I can't get caught up in the numbers right now as much as I can get caught up in, I need to stick with this. I'll be very honest, in the last week and a half, I have really considered some of the drastic, crazy, stupid things that I've done to my body to force myself to lose weight. I mean, pretty much everything that I've done, I have reconsidered it. And I came back to no. You know, because I got into that comparison game, really. I got into, well, look at this person's journey. She's killing it. This person's losing like 3 pounds a week. What is wrong with me? You know, what is wrong with me? And instead of going that route, this is my body. Goes back to this, you guys. Body confidence. No, I am not killing it on the scale. But for me, I am doing a great job with this journey this time, because I am learning so much. And that, you know, people who don't get it, who haven't been doing this for so long, I mean, well before any weight loss channel, I've been doing this. And I might do those crazy drastic things, shots. I mean, I've done it. I have, short of weight loss surgery, I've done it. And it works. But I didn't work. I didn't work. Those were things that didn't require me to do the work. And I got stuff in my head and in my heart that has to be dealt with. And it shows up in my food. It shows up in comforting myself in ways that are destructive. And so I am sticking with this. I have to. And so if it takes me half a year to lose 20 pounds, that's 20 pounds that I didn't keep going up the scale. My highest weight was 329 pounds. And I sit today at 299. So that's almost 30 pounds that I have successfully been able to keep off in my life. I never want to be 329 pounds again. So in order to ensure that, I have to keep doing exactly what I'm doing. And it may feel embarrassing sometimes that I can't boast, I've lost 25 pounds since the first of the year. That would be so awesome because it kind of makes sense, right? At my size, like I should be able to do that. No shoulda, woulda, couldas for me. I don't make any excuses. You guys know I am as honest and out there and open as anyone can possibly be. I let you see my numbers. I let you see my heart. I'll let you see the good, the highs, the lows, the times when I'm rocking, and the times when I feel like I absolutely suck. So right now, that is my struggle, is reminding myself that I'm not failing and continuing and trying to keep this fun and full of variety and teaching myself that I can lose weight and that it can be lasting, that I can do this, that I can lose and I can learn life habits to help me handle food. I don't have to cut out every single carb in order to keep weight off, right? Okay, so anyway, I know I'm kind of going off on a tangent, but I just wanted to, I know I'm happy, you know, most of the time. I'm like, that's just me. I'm always going to be positive, but I do want you to know that I am struggling up here a little bit. I am trying to stay out of the comparison game, and I am trying to make sure that I bring value to you all, and that I'm an encouragement and an inspiration, you know, on the times when I'm killing it and really losing weight, but also that somebody might get something out of my struggle as well. So anyway, to recap, we had an awesome meeting on body confidence. I hope you got something out of that little talk, and just fighting the war with my head in this game, and then making sure that I put all the steps into place with meal prep. I joined that gym. I'm very excited about that. So I get my butt in gear starting Monday morning to have some really great workouts and get back to the classes that I love, because I really think that's a missing piece too. I love Zumba. I love dancing and moving my body, and I actually do love the weights and stuff like that too. So I really think that activity is a huge part of me not seeing bigger numbers and more success. So anyway, that's the way I see it. And I'm hoping for an even better week next week. So let me know how your week has gone. Let me know, are you rocking it out and feeling on top of the world, so I can celebrate with you? And if you're feeling low and things aren't going so great, let me know that too, so I can kind of sit with you there, and maybe we can encourage each other to keep going. All right, thanks so much, you guys. We'll see you soon.
If you've enjoyed this video, I would love it if you'd like, comment, and subscribe. I really enjoy having you around. See you soon.